This is a business trip. Let's go up there and handle our business, uplift everybody at the same time, and let's go up here and persevere throughout everything that we're supposed to do. It can be done. Y'all got to be the ones to do it. We done brought you as far as we can bring y'all. To my seniors, today was y'all last practice. That was it. It's y'all last practice on this field as an organized high school team. Y'all got to come out here and come with it tomorrow. All I can say is send your seniors off right. Send the seniors off right. That's all I got, man.
I know we going up there. Understand we going up there for a purpose. Our purpose is to do what? What?
Win.
Okay. So have confidence in yourself and knowing that. Understand? Wow. That's all I'm asking. Look, we can enjoy ourselves. We already said what we want to do when we win, right? You go in there with heart, you go in there with intensity, and you go in there playing LaFleur baseball. That's all I want. Understand?
Wow.
Me run the crowd on three.
Like
1, 2, 3, run the crowd.
Y'all, we live here. Y'all, we getting ready. We'll get Coach Wonderman on with me. Wake up, Coach.
Wake up, Coach.
Coach, that gets you fired up early in the morning, don't it?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Cause I see the War Eagle on today.
Yeah, I got on Auburn today. I'm representing y'all today. I think you're an Auburn fan. I don't know who an Auburn fan.
That Coach Duke them, man.
That Coach Duke's them. I'm just
look, him and Floyd.
I got the Auburn shirt on today. I looked at it. I got my Auburn sweatpants on. I got all the Auburn.
Hey, Coach, that orange tonight looking cold though. I ain't gonna lie. I get Auburn that orange night.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Coach. Another day. Another day here in the region. Oh man. I'm telling you, man. A lot of people down here in the Mobile area don't realize how big that is, LaFleur going to the baseball playoff.
Man, Coach, what you say? Hey, Coach Perry was live earlier this morning. I was on the line. He was warring the field down for they playoffs today. Game today. He told me to tell you. He got the 4-5 painted on the field, Coach.
Oh Lord, he done painted the 4-5 on the field.
Yeah, he told me he got the 4-5 painted on the field, and the field look nice, Coach. Field look real.
They gonna make me ride up there to the 4-5 today.
Oh yeah, Coach, man. I told him if I was anywhere closer, it'd been on.
Yeah, I peeked my head on there for a second. Then I was on a call with one of the college coaches, and man, he said it. He said, man, everybody in Mobile don't realize how big that is for LaFleur to make it to the baseball playoff.
Coach, they don't know.
Being in the inner city, you know, y'all, it's almost like y'all LaFleur taking a knife to a gunfight.
Woo, Coach, a pellet gun. Look, a knife. They got a water gun.
Tell you, for real, y'all, and you know, it ain't nothing against them. It's more to the fact that a lot of people don't even know that LaFleur is in the playoffs. Yes. Do y'all know how many people in Mobile and Baldwin County don't even know? It don't even register to them that LaFleur is in the baseball playoffs for the second straight year, Coach.
You ain't gotta tell me that. I already know. That's major. Coach, I'm gonna call it right here. Look for Central Tuscaloosa. That should be in the playoffs in baseball.
Oh man.
They got look, I called they last regular season game last night. Coach, they 7 and 8 grader better than some kids upperclassmen.
Coach, I was told to ride over here in Richmond. I'm about to show y'all something. And, you know, the college coach said, man, He said, man, I played on the fields and out there in Pritchard before. And Cole, do you know they still got the lights up over here?
What,
Coach,
coach?
I'm here now, Coach.
You
It
said
ain't no fucking Coach. I'm here right now. Coach, they got lights.
at Pritchard?
Yes. At the old baseball. Oh, the youth baseball. Look, Coach.
No. Oh man. Wow. Coach.
Oh my God. So all you landscaping companies, y'all need something to do? Coach, they got lights, Coach.
Coach, the lights are already there.
Coach, the lights are already here, Coach. The backstop still there. Coach, this backstop better than some of the high school backstop.
I'm saying, Coach, who owned it? Who owned it? The city.
Yeah, it's still here, Coach.
What building that is right there? That must be the bathrooms or something.
No, that's the old Infocare Center. Oh, they use it as a daycare center now.
Coach,
But Coach, it's still here.
Coach Perry, what going on? I see you. Man.
Coach, I want everybody on our line to look at this, Coach. Coach, this should be a community project for us, Coach.
Man, Coach.
Coach, they already got the lights up. All they need is some 10, 11 cam.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry. Coach, what they say, don't worry. The kids say, don't worry about it. Icon Sports to take care of it. Look, we know some people that got lawnmowers, some big lawnmowers.
Coach, this is crazy.
Coach, you know how many events you could have had out there, Coach?
Coach, they got 2 baseball fields, Coach.
I see it, Coach.
They're going to other set of lights over here. They probably can make that softball or whatever. Coach, they got lights.
Coach, they can bring back look, they can bring back the little football team back to Pritchard.
Coach, Pritchard already, Coach, his resources out here, y'all. He go to gym. The gym's still here. I played in here before, Coach.
Coach, that's what I was saying. I was gonna say they look like a gym.
Coach, I told him, I said, man, I'm gonna ride over here. And man, I'm blowed, man.
Coach, I ain't even know they were there. I thought it was a new part in Pritchard.
No, Coach. Coach, this the original baseball. Murphy checking in with us. Y'all, I'm blowed, y'all. I am blowed, y'all. I ain't been blowed in a long time, Coach.
Coach.
And Coach, there go the backstop over there. There go the other backstop. On that side. Through that tree line over there.
Look, we'll get
out of here. You got to be kidding me, Coach. And Coach, this thing done went through Hurricane Katrina, all the hurricanes, and these lights still standing.
Shit, Coach. I'm telling you, and that man, all the tornadoes too.
Coach, listen to me, Coach. Don't worry about Icon Sport located in Pritchard. Don't be surprised we call this the Icon Sport field over here in a minute.
Some real baseball, 365 football too. Keep playing.
Tractors in the bush hogs. You got that right, John, right? Don't make me go out there and rent some.
Oh, Coach, you know them be a big tax right
now. Oh, this is the Head Start Community Action. Head Start Center.
It look like they need to come. Somebody need to come cut their grass too.
Well, they need to line it up, Coach. I need a landscaping company. Coach, it's barely used. The reason why I know, yeah, a lot of people gonna say where it's at, but at the end of the day, ain't no riffraff gonna happen on a KT Thorn watch. I can promise you that. Cause me and the street committee, we ain't gonna need Pritchard police. I can promise you that. I can promise you that one.
Coach, I wonder if you can ride past that other field that was on the other side of the building.
Cause I'm finna ride in it. Not
Oh,
ride. I'm finna ride in it.
look, hey, I know Andrew got a trap. Call Andrew, man. Let's go on and get it. Shoot.
Oh, this don't make no sense, cuz. Unused baseball field here in Pritchard.
And that's probably the only sport complex in Pritchard. Yeah.
Yeah, cause it got the basketball and the cause I'm riding on the field. Riding through the field, riding on. You got to be kidding me, cuz. Cause they got the things where you can climb up the pole, everything.
I already know, coach.
Transformer still up there. All that good stuff, coach.
None of them old school lights. I'm already hooked, coach. I'm already hooked. Cause you on the field.
Cause it ain't nowhere in the hell. This place don't supposed to be getting used. And cause we sitting there yesterday. My thing is this, y'all. So they still got the look at that. That's the old foul pole, I guess. I don't know shit. I don't know about no baseball. Cause you can tell it was set up for youth though.
Coach, it ain't nothing to move some fence back, move it forward, and then
Cause there could be a youth baseball complex, coach.
I'm already hooked, coach. Somebody said they in the process of renovating. Did you see that?
What it said?
It ain't in the comment.
Oh, they tag you in. They inbox you.
Yeah, they inbox us. They inbox us.
Oh, okay.
It's in our inbox.
I love it then. I'm so glad y'all. Y'all, I'm telling y'all. Y'all, this is coach. It's no man's land over here, coach.
Coach, and there ain't no telling how many trees you can
Coach,
kill.
it look like this in the country. Where we at right now in Pritchard.
Yeah, I swear it does, coach. Look, the trees already set.
Look out.
I bet they laying flat. Oh yeah, coach. You got you a whole football field out there.
Coach, look at all that. Nothing but land, coach.
Coach, what part of Pritchard that is?
They call this the old Alabama village. It's where back in the day where a lot of white people who went to Vigo back in the day. And what happened when all the black people started moving to Vigo, a lot of those white people left this area and started moving to Sims, Saraland, Chickasaw. Actually, it runs right into Chickasaw.
No.
Yes. That street I was on, what I turned down to go to the back of the base of where the gym, that street used to connect to Chickasaw.
Dang.
But
we play.
Matter of fact, y'all, I'm gonna ride up there.
Right. We have Little League, baseball, football, and we got soccer.
I'm gonna tell y'all this. If that's somebody from the city of Pritchard that was in our inbox, y'all, we need to develop a youth baseball league.
Coach.
And y'all, it ain't got to be Babe Ruth. We ain't got to play against all them other people. We need to develop our youth in baseball.
Coach, y'all can start out small, coach. Start out at baby steps. Cause I played in the league when I was in Little League. We was Dixie League. Dixie Youth.
Coach, my thing is, Coach, you ain't got to even play against Babe Ruth League and all that.
No.
To be learning how to play.
Nope. You play against each other. Know what some people do.
Put on some t-shirts and go out there and put numbers on the back.
Man, Coach, that's
and buy some baseball pants.
Man, so the thing about it is though, John Ray, that spot right there.
Look at this, y'all. I'm riding back by. This is what it looks like coming into this area.
Call it that.
Look like we in the middle of the country.
Yeah, I swear it look like you in Pickens County.
Then look, nothing sits here but this gym and
Them lights.
the lights in the old baseball field back there. And y'all baseball experts know how to bring a field of light.
Cole, we know how to bring a
I
field.
guarantee it's some red dirt back there still.
Cole. God, yes.
I
Sure.
bet it is some man. You probably wouldn't have to add no dirt.
Cole, all they gonna do is cut that grass, get the hay off of there. Then sometimes they might even till it, and then they're gonna see how bad it is and do what they want to do to it.
Cole, you probably don't need about 2 loads of red dirt. At the most. To make
It
that
depends on how they want to build the field too, though, Coach. If they want a grass infield, cause you know a lot of most high schools now they got the grass infield with the lip.
Cause my thing is they cut it down and put that field turf in there. Why you gonna even come back with the dirt? Don't come back with the dirt. Go ahead and put the kid field turf out.
Coach, if they do that, Pritchard probably has some of the best U complex in the state.
And look at all this land, Coach. Coach, you can build the biggest basketball complex right here. Right here by the little warehouses and all that. And Coach, this right here is at the Pritchard City line. Where I'm headed down. I'm headed up here to Chickasaw.
Coach, y'all got palm tree right there, don't it?
Coach, it's Pritchard, Coach. You know how we do it.
Coach, how far that from the high school, Viper?
Right down the street.
From both of them?
Oh, they go Chickasaw High School right here, Coach. My bad.
Coach, that wasn't even 5 minutes, Coach.
5 minutes, Coach. Coach, I could have walked to Chickasaw High School where I was.
Coach, that wasn't even 5 minutes.
Chickasaw police sitting over there, y'all. Waiting on you to come through here going 30 mile per hour, Coach.
Ain't no way that Chickasaw High School.
Chickasaw High School right here, Coach.
Coach, that wasn't even 5 minutes from the park, from that little park.
Coach. 5 minutes, Coach. What do you think we at? It's Chickasaw High School over here.
Wow. That's crazy.
So that side over there is Pritchard. This side is Chickasaw. Coach, they got room right here to build a new high school. That buddy there in that car know what I know. You better slow down. Chickasaw sitting back there waiting on him to come through here flying.
Coach, man, y'all gonna make me move down now, Coach. It's gonna stir some stuff up. Get the people of Pritchard to vote for me. We finna change.
Coach, I got to show you this, Coach. They right here about to shock you.
Show me, Coach.
See, everybody just think KT be talking. Y'all, I'm so glad we ain't sponsored by nobody, because somebody be calling, KT, don't show that. Don't show that. Don't call Slippy to Chickasaw. Coach, this the road that leads to that facility. What it say?
That closed.
All right. Right over there on that side of the barricade is Pritchard. See them houses?
Whoa.
Oh, okay.
Why they close the road?
Too many of y'all was coming through here. Too many of your kinfolk coming through here.
So what you mean don't get caught slipping in Chickasaw though?
Oh, they'll give you a ticket for anything. For talking loud in Chickasaw.
Well, look like they ain't fuss loud enough, man. They should have been fussing about that. That how divided that. I ain't gonna even go there. But Coach, man, I'm telling you, it's playoff time for high school baseball. Coach Perry and the crew, them getting ready for their game versus Choctaw. LaFleur headed to Demopolis. They should get on the road by now. Gordo got
LaFleur on the road, y'all. They left at 9:30 this morning. Matter of fact, for everybody that's just getting on, y'all. Matter of fact, Coach, when we gonna play it again?
Yes, sir.
By the way, show LaFlo, give him some recognition today.
This is a business trip. Let's go up there and handle our business, uplift everybody at the same time, and let's go up here and persevere throughout everything that we're supposed to do. It can be done. Y'all got to be the ones to do it. We done brought you as far as we can bring y'all. To my seniors, today was y'all last practice. That was it. It was y'all last practice on this field as an organized high school team. Y'all got to come out here and come with it tomorrow. All I can say is send your seniors off right. Send the seniors off right. That's all I got, man.
I know we going up there. Understand we going up there for a purpose. Our purpose is to do what?
Win.
Okay. So have confidence in yourself and knowing that. Understand? That's all I'm asking. Look, we can enjoy ourselves. We already said what we want to do when we win, right? You go in there with heart, you go in there with intensity, and you go in there playing LaFlo baseball. That's all I want. Understand?
On me, Rolling Proud on three. Like 1, 2, 3, right.
Yeah, we back here live. John Ray said he ready to hit the playoff pony. Y'all, we're gonna get the pony on in a minute. But Cole Wyndham, you remember I just paid by Chickasaw.
Right.
So that commercial only was a minute and 30 seconds. So I'm almost divided.
And really ain't no need for Chickasaw High School for real, for real.
Oh, my bad.
But I understand why. I understand why.
I think you know why, but you don't understand why.
Well, I know why.
Yeah, they go Vikings right there.
What the football field looking like, Coach?
Matter of fact, let's ride over there. We're gonna ride over there for a minute.
See, too many of us was moving in.
This Viking right here, y'all. Same auditorium that Elvis Presley played in.
I see them dump trucks out there. We're going to Coach 3. Y'all at home today?
Yo, Toro Nation on the road, Hewitt Town.
Okay.
They up there with Cadillac Williams in the crew.
They're gonna be
Auburn at Hewitt Town right now.
Yeah, they're gonna be a tough matchup right there. It can be done.
So y'all, he got the progress over here at Viking. You see, they got them vacuum trucks out there. Oh, Coach, they might have solved the water problem. See that sand they putting down out here? It's still water, Coach. It's still water over here.
Oh yeah.
Cause they putting down a drain. What's it called? This Viking practice field right here. Viking still gonna have his own practice field, okay?
It's gonna be amazing still. It's gonna be amazing.
Yeah, they get ready to put down the lights over here.
And that sand supposed to help with that turf too.
Oh yeah, the turf gonna help them. They gotta figure out this right here though. Coach. They gotta figure out where this water here gonna go.
What they might do, Coach, they might raise the field though.
That's what they done did. You can see it from here. Hold on, let me hold that field level. They done raised it up. So the water gonna drain off, but see right there, Coach?
Yeah, that
Coach, that's running water, coach. And it goes underground. It goes underground and it go all the way to Municipal Park, cross town.
and see my only concern about that they might run into that problem what Gordo had and Greene County had, where the water ran under the field and create sinkholes over a period of time. Oh man, that field gonna be nice. I feel like they're gonna do it right. You know, they ain't just gonna throw it together.
They're gonna do it right. They ain't got no choice. Our kind of sport keeps showing up every week doing the damn shit. But we done made them throw lights up at LaFleur already, coach.
Coach, oh man, yeah, look,
Coach,
LaFleur.
go back to LaFleur, coach. I'm finna, coach, it ain't out the way to go to LaFleur. Let me ride down the street.
Let me go.
Coach, I'm gonna be there with the 3 high schools in less than 10 minutes. Alone, coach. I'm on my way to LaFleur. Coach, hey, everybody represent your school, y'all. Everybody represent your school. I'm telling you. Go, let me play this quick commercial. Another commercial real quick. I'll be forgetting to play it while we get on here and start talking. I sure forget to play.
Yeah, go ahead, coach.
All right. Y'all, we back here live again, coach.
Oh yeah, Bobcat in the building.
Bobcat Nation, check it in. I can tell y'all that, y'all. I'm telling you.
Hey, coach, a lot of high school kicked off spring training yesterday.
I saw that. I'm telling y'all gonna make me ride somewhere. I don't know why y'all be teasing me like this.
When I was at Central, I heard the whistle. Beep, beep. I already knew they were running them gaskets. McGill and Andalusia in the building.
Don't make me ride the Andalusia.
Coach, we gotta find some of the best. What city got some of the best restaurants?
Oh Lord, there you go.
Coach
done started something in.
It's about that time anyway. What some of the city do? Andalusia. I ain't gonna count McGill. Andalusia here. I know Hillcrest Evergreen here with it.
Evergreen got some. Bruton definitely got some. Over there with T.R. Miller, W.S. Neal.
Oh yeah, Wildcat Wing ain't Cap 31.
Wildcat Wings up in Central.
Okay. That Cap 31 is in Bruton.
Camp 31, and then you got the other place.
Okay.
I ain't been to yet.
Okay. Look. Miss Vicky, name something on here that for this upcoming football season. Now we coming. There's no I can't sport. We coming and we like to eat.
Look, I can tell you some schools got some great hospitality. Central Haynesville.
Oh
Captain, Andalusia. Every year I go to the Christmas tournament over there. Man, they feed me, boy. Look, I still ain't made the sweet peas up in Evergreen. Star Barbecue up in Evergreen.
I already, Coach. I feel like Sweet Pea gonna put me to sleep.
So Sweet Pea gonna wake you up too. When you walk up in there and see Miss Pam, you gonna wake up. I guarantee you that. They gonna really make you ride the Evergreen.
Don't make me ride. Look.
It gonna really make you ride the Evergreen. I'm telling you.
Well, John Ray named some places over in that Wild Grass. Well, John Ray, boy, look, we gonna have to make you the Wild Grass course.
Look, I gotta send John Ray shirts off. Y'all, I left them at the house. I gotta go back and get them. I'm gonna send them out, John Ray.
But yeah, Coach, Elgar said them highways up in up Highway 43.
Oh yeah, they got everything up Highway 43. Man, stop off in Jackson. And Jackson people can cook. But you go to Jackson High School, they got great hospitality. Coach Trenier, Mackenzie Smith, Coach Hayes, Coach Flanoy, and the crew up there. They do an outstanding job.
What was the place you stopped at in Choctaw on the way back?
Dog, what's the name of that place?
Look, how you were eating and back got a ticket.
I did get a ticket. Well, I got a seatbelt ticket.
Look, Coach, the food was that good, Coach.
Look, I got a seatbelt ticket. I can tell you that.
Coach, look, sometimes that food to do it to you.
I got a seatbelt ticket.
Not the dill sauce now. So Red said they gonna bring the grill out for a Coach.
Fork have a half of one. They ain't giving him nothing up there. Jackson. Boy, I tell you. Hey, when spring football practice start, I gotta come see what Daddy Powell up there. Coach for Nova. I ain't want me on the damn field this year.
Look, it wasn't us. That was Jeff Ford.
Say, Coach for Nova might not even want me on the.
I say, man, if you
boy, come on Wednesday. What these folks? What y'all be setting me up?
I swear.
I ain't gonna know where to go, boy.
I know I'll May 21st. That's when I was here. I ain't buy one no possum, John Ray.
I ain't talking about the float. Just like that.
Hey, Savion said Merrill Downer, biggest sound like a wing plate.
Yeah.
But hey, Savion, when I come that way, bro, you already know what time it is.
Y'all, let me get on the floor. Oh, they got the other pole up, Coach. Coach, they putting up the other lights, Coach. And they got fluorescent lights.
Ooh, they look nice, Coach. I saw it like look when I saw it, Coach.
Look, Coach, just put them up. You getting it live here, y'all. Only place you can get it live. Hold on, I'm scared to go through that shit. My phone.
Coach, they got lights on the other side too.
Yeah, they got lights over there. Come over here. Oh, that's the baseball.
Okay.
Shit, I'm scared to ride by that pole.
What up, Kobe? No, y'all ain't getting a new flow in now. Y'all ain't getting a new flow in there, Coach. Oh yeah, y'all supposed to been had that. I don't know why they did it.
Y'all looking at it live, y'all. I'm gonna shoot by it too. You know one thing, they're doing a great job. Well, I appreciate these folks.
Hey, Coach Ball, I already know, Coach. You ain't got to tell me.
Coach Jackson up here too. Coach Jackson up here in the office. We ride up on him. Ride up on Coach Jackson.
Hey, Miss Saint. They saying what the name of that restaurant down there, the other restaurant down there in Bruce?
KT, I need 2 shirts. Okay, text me in my inbox and we'll get them to you. Y'all finna sneak up on Coach Jack. Y'all here. Like, who the hell this is knocking? Auburn. Shucks. That's his name, man. I'm gonna sneak in on Coach Jack again. He gonna say, "Shit, I get tired of them sneaking in on me." I'm like Coach Wyndham over here brushing the beard.
Look, yeah, Coach gotta brush it out. Coach gotta brush it out.
But we don't have to make them a viewer or something. Y'all gonna let Coach Jack talk. I know I always catch him off guard. Wake up, Coach! Wake up, Coach!
Hey, Coach Barnes said, "Come on up, KT."
I know I'm trying to make it to the wake up, Coach. You lying today. Coach, we always sneaking up on Coach. Over here, y'all, we lie. Y'all, I'm telling you, Coach always working, y'all. Look, y'all. Woo! Boy, where we at? I don't know what school I'm at right now. Boy, they renovating over here, y'all. Y'all
They look good, Coach.
Coach Jack over here.
Coach, they look good, Coach. What going on, Coach?
How you doing, man? You know the motto is to never let them catch you not working, man.
Oh, Coach, you know I know, Coach. Man,
Yes.
I'm Coach Wyndham, man.
Yes, sir.
West Alabama area, man.
Okay, yes, sir.
Hey, I'm just glad to finally get a chance to meet you now.
Yes, sir, man. Glad to meet you likewise.
Yes. Coach, hey, Coach, I know, look, we was on the subject of food. What is your game day meal?
Man, it's so funny because everybody have that meal that they think make the team play best. And to be honest with you, mine just stem from my time with Kerry Stevenson, man. So we keep it traditional baked chicken, green beans, and some potatoes. That's what we eat every Friday.
Okay. Coach, what about after the game, Coach? What you hit up after the game? Fried chicken or something? What you get?
After the game, the last thing on my mind is what they eat. Whatever the Booster Club want to feed them. I'm hoping the scoreboard is favorable at the end of the
game. oh yeah, hey, look, it always tastes better with a dub.
Yes, sir.
Coach, man, what are some? Look, you got the new field coming along. How did you feel when you see them light poles coming up?
Oh man, I pulled in from a short spring break, man, and when I saw the poles, it got kind of real for us there. That here shortly, that'll be the Rattlers day, and we'll be ready. We'll be ready to roll, man, and it just added another level of excitement to couple with what was already there. Just knowing that soon, that's where we'll be playing and represent this community.
Coach, I know y'all got to get something made with the Rattler Dan on it. I like that. The Rattler Dan. Yes, sir.
Man, yeah, Coach, man. We're gonna try to make it have that hometown feel. When you come play here, you gonna know you coming to Thomasville. Oh, man. It's gonna feel like it's a home field advantage, man. We got a lot of stuff planned to get the community involved, and when you come, we don't want you to be comfortable.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. Look, ain't nothing like home, we say.
Yes, sir.
Being up in, I'm gonna just say the country part of Alabama, West Alabama, Pickens County. Man, we never just had to say, oh, we have our own field. We never just, we always knew we going to our home field. What does it mean for the kids to see that type of progress coming along?
Man, I think it has sparked some, inside of the kids that they just, a lot of the seniors that are here and even the underclassmen, they want to do something special because they really value what the school board and the community is doing for them. So, right now, anything that we've done, we've had to do it off campus. So we get a chance to be visible in the community, and the kids have kind of taken the whole Tomerville mantra and put it on their back that they want to do something that could be respected and bring a positive light to the community.
Yes, sir. Now, Cole, I'm gonna change sports on you. What does it mean for y'all baseball team to be in the playoff for a second consecutive year?
Oh man, I just talked to coach this morning before they left. That's one of the reasons why I tried to get back to town. I really just wanted to be able to tell him good luck and let him know how proud the football program was of him. Man, he's doing an amazing job to be an inner city school in the playoffs for the second year in a row. We got some football players that are on that team, so man, I'm excited for him. You know, he's setting a standard that I believe will trickle down throughout the athletic program in general. Success in on your campus always is a good thing. So we're behind Coach Lambert 110%, and I believe he's gonna go over there and handle his business against Demopolis today.
Coach, you said something then because I'll never forget when our football team made their run the state and it trickled on down to the next sport. We made it to the Final Four that
Correct.
same year. And Coach, what you saying could change the whole community, the
Yeah.
morale of the school, and like you say, you'll see the impact on the kids, man. Coach, talk about your quarterback. He's probably the only one that I know of in that area coming back.
Right.
And he's still he gonna be a 10th grader.
Yes, man. The crazy part about him is when I got here, I mean, I knew he was a big kid, you know, based on film, but I really didn't know how big this young man was. You know, he played a lot of last season at 13 years old, you know, starting as a varsity quarterback. So anyone that can stand in the pocket in that region at 13 years old, they cut from a different type of cloth. And he's growing, he's getting bigger. He's sharpening his craft. So I'm excited to see, man, what the next 3 seasons look like with him pulling the trigger.
Coach, I got this question for you. This is gonna be kind of for your for the middle school. Why come to LaFleur?
Oh man, why come to LaFleur? Man, LaFleur is on the cusp of doing something special. If you want to be a part of something that will be remembered in the city, in the state for the next 100 years, man, the door is open for you. What we're getting ready to do here, what we're building, is not something that's going to be a one-hit wonder. You come to LaFleur right now and be a part of us turning this thing around, you'll be remembered in Alabama athletics forever. You'll always be remembered as a part of the LaFleur team that turned the program around and shot the state. So we're excited to have you, man. It's plenty of opportunity to play. I'm brand new. I'm fresh on the scene. My coach is fresh on the scene. Every position is available. Every number is available. We're going to look good every Friday. We're going to ride good. We're going to eat good. Man, you want to be in the best place in the city.
Hey, Coach, I like that, Coach. You know, it's a lot of new coaches in that area. You know, like I say, what I know, and I'm gonna call it the golden triangle. I'm gonna call y'all a part of Pritchard too.
Yes, sir.
You got
What part of who?
Part of Pritchard.
No, we in Tomerville.
Tomerville. Okay. Tomerville.
Another area, Coach.
Another area, Coach.
There, Coach. Divide Pritchard line, though.
Right on the Pritchard line.
Yeah, but I love all my friends and comrades over in Pritchard, man. It's all love. Yes, sir.
Coach, that being so close together, how does that affect y'all?
Man, it's like I said, I've been on the other side of this situation for about the last 15 years. So it's really fun, man. It's a unique dynamic because, you know, when you get ready to play these teams, you know, it's super intense. Families divided by streets, like Coach said, you know, 5 minutes apart from each other. So the game day dynamic is always amazing. But the part that I've always liked is that once we finish playing each other, whether it's football or basketball, man, if one of us makes a run at success, we always support each other. You know, I can remember our staffs in my previous destination, going up the road to support LaFleur. And I can remember times looking in the stands and seeing, LaFleur supporters there to support us as well. So it's fun. It's intense, man. It's just like having a chance to beat up on your big brother or little brother. And then when it's over with, we support each other.
I like that. I got one more question.
Yes, sir.
Will there be a tailgate for the opening of the new stadium?
Man, I can't speak out of context, but what I can tell you is this right here. The first game on this campus, whenever it is going to be an amazing experience. It won't be a game, but we are creating an amazing experience for the fans and the community. And tailgating will probably be the least of that excitement. So not to speak above my pay grade, but you can go ahead and get excited when you hear the news that the stadium is complete and it'll be a game. You want to be there for that first game. It's going to be something that'll be remembered for a long time.
KT, you heard it first.
Hey,
KT.
Hey, Coach Wonder, I didn't tell you this. Coach Jackson was on the Final Four basketball staff at Parker and was the defensive coordinator for the football. I got one question for him. How did that help the football team win state by the basketball team going to the Final Four?
The one thing that I can say about that experience was it taught me, goes back to what you said earlier, Coach Williams, is that success across your athletic program is important because those same guys that played on that Final Four team were starters, two-way players, contributors on the football team. And that run in the Final Four basketball kind of got them to visualize and understand the type of preparation and focus necessary to make a run towards state. So when we started the run in football, they were reminded of some of those long nights and the extra work that it took to make that type of run in basketball. So I really believe that across your athletic program, you have to put a strong emphasis on creating a culture of success that transcends sport, because success in one sport just bounces right into the next sport. And if you learn how to be a winner, then you'll be able to win at whatever you're doing in life. Because I believe right now Nick Saban can go be a CEO of the biggest Fortune 500 company in America just because he's established a way of doing things that leads to success.
Man, you're right. You're right, Coach.
I got another question. I'm in the background, Coach Jackson. But talk about your coaches. Some of your coaches.
Yeah. Coach, you asked me about why kids should come to LaFleur. If I was a kid that was zoned for LaFleur, I definitely wouldn't consider going anywhere else, because you have the opportunity to be coached by some of the best assistant coaches in the city, man. I was truly blessed. God put together an amazing staff here, man. We got guys who have multiple championships. Almost every coach on our staff either has a championship in the state of Alabama as a player or a coach. Probably about 75, 80% of the staff has professional playing experience. We got all SEC players, all SWAC players. We got guys who won it all at McGill, Tulane, guys who won it all at Viger. We got the quarterback coach here, Ryan Powell, actually is probably one of the few guys that can remember LaFleur having a successful football program, because he played in the semifinals as a trigger puller here at LaFleur. So, he's going to constantly remind me that LaFleur has went deep in the playoff before. So I'm excited to have him here, man. He loves the school. All the coaches are excited to be here, and the kids are starting to really benefit from having that quality staff. That was one of the things that I was really focused on when I took the job, was just making sure I could put together a staff that could take us where we want to go as a program.
Coach, besides the new stadium, what are some of the new things you want to bring to LaFleur?
Man, one thing that I would like to do, first and foremost, is get the community involved and become visible in the community. And we've been doing that since I took over here. We've done numerous community service projects. We partner with quite a few things going on in the community, grocery giveaways, etc. We just want to become a part of the community again. And then number two, man, from afar, LaFleur always had like amazing alumni support for everything except for football. You know, they have alumni weekend, and it's, I mean, tremendous support. So we want to find a way to get the alumni excited to be involved with football. That's kind of the top of my list as far as doing something new. We want to make sure that the alumni is a part of everything that we're doing as a program. That's a big part of the change that you'll see immediately. You'll see a lot of things go forward that include alumni.
Coach, talk about some of the colleges, recruiters that's been coming by and looking at your players.
Man, I again, it goes back to the word I said, man. I'm tremendously blessed. My years working at other programs, I've been able to build some tremendous relationships and have a pretty nice Rolodex, man. We've had Alabama State has come through. South Alabama has been here numerous times, man. Showed our kids a lot of love. Auburn, we've heard from Alabama. We've had contact with Troy. We've had contact with LSU, Florida State. So again, it's a new day at LaFleur. The same opportunities that you would be afforded anywhere else you decide to go. You come here. Our staff has those same relationships, man, and we're working hard to make sure our kids benefit from those and get the exposure necessary to be recruited. And that's one thing that I've been excited about, man. Coaches have definitely come in and welcomed our kids and made them feel like they're the best thing since sliced bread like anywhere else.
Coach, having players like LaShawn and Kevin Moore, and your linebacker, what is his last name? Your inside backer?
Brian Pleasant.
Yes. Pleasant. Mr. Pleasant is not pleasant, Coach Wonder.
No.
We hit you.
He like that, Coach.
You already having those college prospects here at LaFleur.
Man, one thing, and I have to give a huge shout out to my boy Brian Pleasant, man. He is a special type of kid, and I believe that he's gonna be able to open some eyes once we get rolling here, man. These kids are easy to try to sell to a school. Brian Pleasant has a 4.1 GPA. Kevin Moore is a 6'4" athlete, but I mean he also has a great GPA. So these guys are working hard to handle their business in the classroom, and I just believe that'll trickle over into what we see on Friday nights, as well as when it boils down to it, and those guys getting opportunities to play at the next level.
KT Warren said, "Let him in the door."
Oh Lord, let me see. Let's get Warren in. Look, Coach up here. Look, everybody knocking at the door. We gonna get Warren in. Real our football regional guy.
What's going on? Yeah, man, y'all had the dogs bite me in the back door and shit, man. I want to talk straight too, man. What's going on, Coach Jack? What's going on, Coach? It's Warren, man.
How you doing, sir?
Man, doing great, man. My first question for you, man. I know you're just getting the job, but have you had time to get to your feeder programs?
Man, I have had the opportunity to get there. I would say on a surface level, as far as rolling out what we ultimately want to do. We had some things in house that we had to shore up, but we definitely have touched base with them. But some of the things that we have planned as a program, we'll jump into that here shortly. And but they know we're here, and if they're attached to us as a feeder and the kids are zoned here, and they know that we're excited about getting an opportunity to work with them in the future.
And how big for your program that LaFleur is going back to a magnet program? far as zoning and getting kids in like that?
Well, I'm not exactly, sure when that will happen, but if it does, it will definitely be a tremendous thing for LaFleur High School because as you all know, we're creating student athletes. So if a kid comes here as a part of the Magnet program, then I'm pretty sure he understands the order that we're looking for in this program, which is student and then athlete second. So it'll definitely probably bring some high quality kids to the campus. And again, we don't just want to enhance football; we want to enhance this campus. So, Magnet program will definitely enhance the students that are attracted to LaFleur. So we're excited about it. Just waiting to see when it will happen, if it happens.
Well, man, my prediction for you, man, the next 5 years, man, I think LaFleur gonna be known as a football school rather than a basketball school, man. And I can't wait to. That's a lot of knowledge and a lot of experience you got in that coaching staff with you, man. And I just want to commend you on that.
I appreciate it, man. And we're not done quite yet. We still got a couple of high caliber coaches that we're trying to reel in and bring over here to Thomasville Island. and we'll see how that goes.
The crazy part about it, Coach Jack, Warren, both sides of the family is from Thomasville.
Yep. Avenue and Penitent Street.
So
my whole family was
I know they gonna be excited. What's going on here?
Yes, sir.
I got one more question. How important it is for the University of South Alabama to recruit your school? How important that is? And if your kids choose to go to South, how important that would be for that community? Not only for South, but how important it is for South to recruit your area.
Right, man. I'm not sure if Coach will hear this, man, but I definitely want to say it, man. I was just very appreciative that I think the first school, if not the first, definitely one of the first two guys to recruit LaFleur after I took over with South Alabama, man. And Coach Womack then sent an assistant. He came over here and spoke to me personally, and to me that was huge because it is shown that he has a real commitment to recruiting the kids in the city of Mobile, and not just what he's done for LaFleur, but just watching how he's moved overall. You could tell there's a commitment to getting kids from the inner city and trying to keep good players at home. And I hope that we have one or two that will fit the bill for them. I know we have some kids that they're interested in, and we have some guys that have interest in South. So we'll see how everything transpires. They got a ways to go. Got some business to handle between now and then for anything to materialize. But it definitely has been amazing just the support and the development that they've aided us in.
Coach, I'm happy. Hold up. Okay.
For everybody that's watching the Wild region, how strong is 5A region? Man, when I took the job at LaFleur, I think maybe the next week, the realignments came out, and I said, one or two things happen. Somebody don't like me, or God give me an amazing opportunity to show what we can do as far as building a program. But in all seriousness, man, I'll put 5A Region 1 against the toughest regions in the state of Alabama. I mean, when you look at the programs that are in the region that are consistent winners and not just win, but compete for it all on an annual basis, you got UMS Rock, Faith Academy, Fire, Gulf Shores is a very strong up-and-coming program. Central Nail, coach is doing a great job at Central Nail. It's just there are no openings, and on top of the talent in the region, it's a 9-team region, so there are no off days, there are no gimme games. You'll find out quickly, whether you're ready to compete or not.
Okay. Well, man, I'm happy you cleared that up about I'm happy you mentioned that by Kane Womack in South Alabama, because I've been bashing South. I ain't gonna lie. I've been bashing South for not offering. I wanted South Alabama to be like Miami or the old, and I think Mobile had enough talent over the past 10 to 15 years that South Alabama could have been that Miami. But if you're listening, Coach Womack, go ahead and offer somebody from the floor.
Yeah, man. I definitely am glad that you said that, because I can let you know Coach Womack, man, and his staff, they have a very strong commitment to the city, and man, they're doing a lot of things for coaches, a lot of things for players in the city, and I believe if you give South Alabama time, you're going to see them heavily recruit the city.
That's a great thing.
Yeah, hey, I'm just glad to hear that, because like you say, with a school like South right there, that they had a successful game here and there to recruit the state of Mobile. I'm gonna say it like that. The state of Mobile, that's gonna be tough.
Right.
That talent with the quarterbacks and the offensive linemen and that they came through there, and then you add on top of the ones that coming in.
Right.
That could be something else. I look at how UAB done,
right.
Look at what they done.
Yes, sir. I think one of the major differences is that Coach Womack has been a coordinator at South. So he's recruited the city and built relationships with head coaches, and he understands what kind of talent surrounds South Alabama. So this time I think it's a guy who is very familiar with what's around South. And, Coach Womack is a very young guy at heart. So he's very in touch with what's going on in the city. And I believe, again, if you give South a little bit of time and coaches there, I think you're definitely going to see some kids from the city start getting heavily recruited.
How big is it to have? Go ahead, KT.
Look, Coach Wendell said something about offensive linemen. LaFleur got some big offensive linemen over here this year. Talk about some of them big old linemen, Coach.
Man, I don't know what Coach Thorne is talking about, man. LaFleur, we're going to show up, and we're going to prepare and work hard, and make sure we're ready for this gauntlet that's 5 every week on 1.
Man.
Go ahead, boy.
Talk about. I was gonna go back to South Alabama and talk about how big of an insight is it having Ernest Hill there.
No, he
was at UAB.
Oh, he went to UAB?
Yes, sir.
Oh, how big that is losing him for the Mobile area.
Man,
he had that insight on a lot of players.
Right. Yeah, I think it actually could be a good thing, because I'm sure during his time there, and I'm just totally speaking on my opinion, I'm sure during his time there, he probably was an integral part of building those relationships in the city. And now that he's gone to UAB, instead of just having that connection at South, he's already kind of put the relationships in tag and bridge those communities. And now you have that same ally at UAB. So instead of having one in-state school that knows about you, now you may have two. And it could work out to be beneficial.
Facts. Good point. Good point.
I got a question. Being at Viper for 15 years and, starting your coaching career and now moving on, how does that experience help you kind of get ahead here?
I don't know about getting ahead because there's no getting around the hard work that has to be done to rebuild a program. But what I can say is that I had an opportunity to work for some great head coaches, and I learned a lot from each one of those guys. I took what I liked from each person and paired it with my vision for a program. And those years of it's like going to school for 15 years and learning from several great professors. Yeah, Kerry Stevenson went on to be a coach at the University of Alabama. Derek Scott, revered as one of the best defensive minds in the state of Alabama. You got Coach John McKenzie, a 30-year college veteran. Ashley Johnson, in my mind, a real technician, and a guy that paid great attention to detail. And that list just goes on and on, man. With great people, Brent Dearman, having a chance to work with Brent Dearman, and spend time talking ball with him, invaluable. And the list goes on, man. But just having the opportunity to grow and learn from people who know more than you do is always invaluable.
What y'all got for Coach?
Coach, my last question for you, Coach. Talk about some of you said something earlier that with the alumni, you not being as supportive as with football. Talk about some of the setbacks that you have sometimes that also turn into some of your greatest stepping stools for you.
Well, first thing, let me clarify. I didn't quite say that they have been as supportive because I wasn't here, so I don't know to what degree. I just know for me, seeing how excited they get for some of the other things that take place on campus, I want to give them a reason to be that excited about football. So it's really more about what we need to do than what they haven't been doing. So we're gonna make sure we get them something that they can be that excited about as far as the football program is concerned. And as far as setbacks goes, I'm just a believer, man, that is a quote by Dr. Vincent Robinson, and it says, the only limitations that you experience in life are the ones that you put on yourself. And I just believe that, setbacks and all of those things, they only limit you if you believe that there are limitations. And my expectations and my faith is humongous because that's all I've had to rely on. So, as far as limitation, all that goes, man, I believe in living a limitless life based on my faith in God. And that's kind of how I plan to restructure this program. We're not going to put any limits on ourselves. We're not going to walk out on the field and have awards me mentality. Yes, we understand that the region is tough, and we're very well aware the Flow went 0-10 last year. And right now, I understand when people see me, that guy right there coaches an 0-10 team. We went 0-10 last year because I wear the floor across my chest. But I can assure you that on August the 19th, when we get out the bus against Chickasaw, we won't carry ourselves like an 0-10 program.
Y'all, hey, check this out, y'all. I want y'all to think about the colors. The floor is a unique school with orange, green, and white. What pattern do we expect to see this season for the football team? What color helmets, what color jerseys do we do? Look, it's LaFleur, New Oregon. High school, right? You have so many options.
Yeah, like I said, man, if I was a kid, zone for LaFleur, I would definitely be excited about what the future holds here in LaFleur.
Jose, you ain't gonna let it out the bag yet.
I'm telling you, man, it's a unique situation, y'all. Because and Warren knows this, his parents, went down, grandparents, everybody was forced supporters. And man, they can go so many different ways with the uniform color. Man, I was just saying this thing. What do we expect on the helmet? It's gonna be something. It's gonna be a rattler. What you gonna put on the helmet? You just still undecided.
I'm really kind of still undecided now. I'm just focused right now on trying to make sure that we do everything that we can do to be prepared to put on a helmet and represent well. So again, it's gonna be an exciting time to be a part of the floor football. And if you know me, you know certain things that you can go ahead and expect.
Nice to see y'all this year.
Yeah, so, I'm excited, man. We're excited to work. We get started with spring practice on Monday, April 25th. Man, I'm just excited to go to work.
What?
Monday, as in 2 days from now.
Look, I want to see all the Floor alumni, that same energy they had doing alumni weekend. I want to see that same energy doing football season, the Floor alumni. If y'all out there listening.
Yes, man. I appreciate everything y'all do for LaFleur. And if you're alumni, you're listening, hey, just shoot Coach Lambert or any of the baseball players, man. Congratulations online. Let those guys know how proud we are of them as far as LaFleur family is concerned, man. And thank you guys for just giving us a minute to talk, shed a positive light on LaFleur. I'm gonna get to work. No spring break when you working to play in 5A Region 1. So I appreciate y'all. Have an amazing day, man. God bless you.
Man, you say, Coach.
Coach Jack, boy, I'm talking about, man, who we got? We got Law, but we got one of the top prospects in the country about to come on with us in a minute. Number one freshman with 21 offers. Boy, it'll be a good day to move them over here. That's all I can say. All right,
well, what you say?
Hey, y'all, we gonna get Alvin Henderson on real quick. What's going on?
Yeah.
I'll meet you tomorrow.
Take your mute off.
Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah,
Yes,
we got it.
Sir.
For some reason, my camera turned around the opposite way.
You good? We see you and hear you, man. What's going on today? Like you going to get a workout in?
Yes, I was just in there working out.
Y'all, I can tell y'all this, man. It's been a busy day so far.
Hey.
Boy, we walked in on the interview with head coach, and now we got one of these freshmen in the country. A lot of people probably thought it was some other people. Y'all don't get them on too. But man, we got right now.
I can't hear you, KT.
How many offers does he have? Hold on, y'all. Let me put my seat on.
Alvin, so far, how many offers you got as of the day?
I have 21 right now.
You got 21. What's the biggest schools you got?
I got Georgia, Auburn, Oregon, Notre Dame, Penn State, Miami, and Texas.
Wow.
Y'all hit it out there, people. Now we talking this 2025 right here. Running back. Man, when I watched your film, man, you definitely don't play like a freshman.
Yes, sir.
I thought you was a junior when I first watched your film, a junior or a senior, man. Tell me, man, what you do in your workouts to get ahead like that, man?
Mainly, I really do the same workout as bench press. Basically, I try to work on my lower body because my upper body is already strong. But for me to be able to run through tackles, I just mainly try to focus on my lower body.
Man,
how many stars you got under your belt? Did you start in 8th grade?
Yeah. Well, I didn't start in my 8th grade, but I was on varsity in the 8th grade.
Okay.
How did it feel last year? You know, in some of the games where coach would call plays for you and you would break it for a long run. How did you feel after you scored on some of those plays that coach called for you?
Well, mainly every time I got the ball, I knew my blockers was gonna execute the play because I would be so every time I got in the game, I wanted the ball every play because every time I touch the ball, I'm almost sure that my blockers are gonna do what they're supposed to do, and we almost gonna touch the end zone every time.
Man, one thing I can say, man, when I watched the film, I told Warren that I said that boy know how to hit that hole.
Yes, sir.
and man, my question is, what drives you? What makes you go? Why do what you do?
Well, what makes me do what I want to do the best is because I live in a small town like Elba, and my mom, she is a single parent of 4, and I just don't want to let her down. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, man.
No, I don't want to let my coaches down, my family. I just want to make everybody proud.
What's your height and weight? Go ahead, KT. Go ahead. I just want to know his height and weight right quick. What's your height and weight right now?
Right now, I'm 5'9", 185.
185. Woo.
And he already me.
Boy, look here, you in a loaded 2025 class, several other kids getting offers. And right now, you probably sitting at the top. What does that do, knowing that you one of the top in the entire class in our region? You know, what does that do to motivate you to stay on top?
It really just makes me want to get even more better because, I still have unfinished business to do. I still got to work. that made me want to work even more and extra harder.
Gotcha. Tell me this: what game was it, man, that just set that clock off for you, man? It just got all these colleges going crazy about you like that. When was it in your freshman year?
I think it was most likely the Op or the Ayrton game.
Yeah, that's what I figured. That's what I figured.
Man, I ain't gonna tell you no story, y'all. I watched the film. It looked like he was just carrying the whole defense, and then next thing you know, he hit the whole boom and hit. Man, he looked like a musician out there. Poosh. Man, so what are some of the things that you want people to know about you, man, that they don't know?
I just really want people to know mostly like that I'm just like really just trying to be the best player I can be. Want to do good for my city. And most of all, trying to win a state championship.
That's what I'm talking about.
Talk about some of them teams that you know, that you just gonna have to be ready to play against this season. Or teams that you know of.
The main team I'm focused on really is Brantley, but like I'm not even really focused on them because I know my team. We're gonna go out there and we're gonna do what we have to do and execute and win the game.
So Brantley is the first game of the season?
Oh no, sir. Our first game is New Brockton.
Oh, New Brockton.
Yes, sir.
Talk a little bit about your head coach, man, and your assistant coaches, man, who play a role in your you know what I'm saying, your fame and stardom.
So like my head coach actually got here when I was in the 7th grade. And ever since Coach Stephen got here, man, he like instilled in me to be the best I could be. Like I can't even ask nothing else for Coach because like he the best coach. He taking me on my visits. He even helping me get my accounts planned out. And not only me, like he do that with all the other players on our team. Like Coach Stephen, he's just a great coach. And not only him, my other coaches too, because they like want the best out of everybody else. But like ever since Coach Stephen been here, like I can remember the first day Coach Stephen got here, he was like, man, these next 4 years I'm gonna be here with you. You're gonna become a great player. And ever since then, our relationship and bond have grew bigger. Like it's just crazy.
How important is it having a head coach and assistant coaches that you can trust, throughout this process?
It's like I know I can count on my coaches. Like anytime I need something, I can always call on any one of my coaches, and I just want to make them happy and do what I have to do to make them proud.
Talk about some of the teachers, man, and what your grades like, man. Name some of your teachers that keep pushing you, and what your grades like right now.
I got A's and B's. The teachers that push me the most is Miss Spicer, Miss Zorn, Miss Johnson, Coach Calbs, like all the Coach Presswood, Coach Johnson, like all the teachers that I have upstairs, like they want me to be the best I can be. Like I'm not gonna let them down because they're not gonna let me down. You know what I mean?
Are you aware of the other top freshmen in your class by name? I know you probably don't know them, but do you know like Ryan Williams and Sante McWilliams and EJ King?
Yes, sir. Like I really don't try to stay up with all of them. I just mainly focus on myself and getting better.
That's what I'm talking about. Great answer, boy. Great answer.
Hey, man, how old are you again?
I'm 15.
Man, he talk like he 20.
I'm telling you, hold yourself way. That's what I'm talking about, man.
Man, I'm telling you, man. So, what's your goal for the summer? Like, how much weight you trying to add, or what's your goal, man?
So before our season start, I'm at least trying to be 195, and then I'm just really like my main goal is to get because we lost a lot of players next year. So my main goal is to try to like help all my teammates to get better. So that way, I want everybody to be encouraged that we gonna win next year. We got a lot of new dudes that's stepping in places that like haven't even touched the field before. So I just want to like get everybody involved so they don't know like my team was last year that we know we gonna win every game stepping into it.
For all the viewers that just came over here, y'all, we got Alvin Henderson over here, one of the top, if not the top player in the class of 2025. From Elba High School. Being from that school,
So like you said, like how important is it for me to gain exposure?
Yeah.
Like it's very important because like I can remember like it was yesterday, like going into like my whole season, I really didn't have. I mean, coaches would contact me, but like I really wasn't even focused on getting offers. It was like the very first round of the playoffs is like when I first got my first offer, and it was from Ole Miss. And after I got that offer, it's like I picked up Georgia, Arkansas, Penn State. I got like the next day, that Thursday, I got Ole Miss, and then after that, I just blew up out of nowhere.
So how are you handling that pressure, man? Does that pressure sometimes get to you?
Well, not really, because like I just let my coaches. I put it in my coach's hand. My head coach, he really helped me out with it, and then I sometimes think about recruiting, but not that much. I just mainly want to stay in the books and focus on football. You know what I mean?
How important your mom is to you, man?
Oh yeah, my mom. It's like I just want to make her happy because, like I said, she a single mom before. Like where I come from, I really don't have that much, so I'm just trying to be the best I can be and make it to college and make it on farther alive to make her happy.
What other sports do you play besides football?
I play football, basketball, and baseball.
Oh man! So how did the basketball and baseball season go?
Well, I actually didn't play baseball this year because I took a break. But like in basketball, we're really not that good. I think we won like 4 games and probably lost like the rest of the game. So we only really good at football, but our programs they gonna get better as the years go by.
Who are some of your teammates you think probably should be getting some college exposure and recognition as well?
So I also have another fellow running back. His name is JT Coleman. I got my quarterback. His name is Braden Johnson. Then I have a lineman named Cal Smith. And then really my whole team, my whole offense and defensive linemen, they should really be getting exposure because like I have 10th graders that's like 6 foot, 255, things like that.
Who are some of the other people around campus that you look up to and push you in the right direction?
So I have my friend. I have Christal Caldwell. He just recently committed to South Alabama. I have him. I have my friend named Byron Burks. I have Peyton McCart. I really just look up to all the older guys that was on the team because like I was a young freshman coming in last year, and they always told me like you always gotta just focus on the game, and as the year go by, we'll get better.
So what's the nickname they gave you, man? I know that you got a nickname down there. So
I got a lot of nicknames. I got some people call me Hendo, some people call me Al, some people call me Big Al. I just got a lot of nicknames for real.
What's your favorite one?
My favorite one from my teammates is Al.
Al the touchdown maker.
Yes,
so
sir.
what kind of music you listen to before the games?
So really, I'm gonna be honest with you. So my favorite rapper is Gucci Mane. So like, I listened to this one album. It came out in 2006, and I started listening to it on that Thursday. I started on that Thursday like around 3 o'clock. I listened to it until like 9 o'clock that night. I go to sleep. I wake up and get dressed for school. Listen to that, and then all the way up until game time, I listen to a playlist that came out in like 2006. Then I just get ready for the game and lock in.
Man, ooh boy, that was some time then.
Yes, sir.
Look, KT, you sound like he got an old soul on it.
Look, I love it. I love all of it. Look, one thing I learned about some of the top players, they always have something musically that they listen to. And you'll be surprised some of the things that some of the top players listen to. Everybody think it's rap. Sometimes it's country. Sometimes, you never know. That's why I always like to ask that question just to see, what some of the top players in the country, be thinking about. But what's some of the goals coming in the next season and for the spring?
So for spring football, we actually start practice on Monday. So like for spring, we're not playing nobody in the spring. It's elbow versus elbow. So like it's an opportunity for everybody to get better. But like So starting next season, by the third game, I'm at least trying to have 1,000 yards by the third game of the season. Yeah, by the third game, I'm trying to have 1,000.
Wow.
Brandon said he was born in 2000.
What you doing? Listen to the music your mama was listening to.
Hey, I'm telling you, man. I ain't gonna tell you no story. I'm a big guy, so man, what are some of your favorite food for game day?
So like now I try to watch what I eat because like I don't like eating a lot of fatty things. So like I mainly like eat chicken, steak, noodles. I really try to keep like the same. I try to eat the same thing at least every week because I don't want to gain a lot of fat and weight. You know what I mean? I want to gain weight, but I don't want a lot of the weight to be fat.
How important is the weight room to you these days?
The weight room is man. I'm telling you, like I can live in the weight room every day and night if I had to. Like that's the only thing that's gonna get me better. Like I can show you a body transformation of me when the season started and me now. You would think, I don't know what he been doing, but he been working hard. Like I done got that big.
I know there's a lot of younger players. You know, it's spring break down here, so we have a lot of younger listeners. What advice would you give those younger listeners that's out there listening right now?
The advice I would give younger listeners: don't think about offers. Don't think about colleges right now. If you're young, just grind in the weight room. Listen to your parents. Grind on the field and just work hard. Like don't let your coaches down. Make good grades, and most of all, just like respect your elders and respect your parents, because that'll take you a long way. Like, because you're gonna need recommendation from teachers, parents, people in your city. Like, you're gonna need all of that one day.
Man, well, that Coach, you got anything else?
He been here before. Coach. He just been here before. I don't care.
I'm telling you. But how important is it? I know you was on Power Prep last night or one of the nights before, and now you're on Icon Sports Southeast. How important are these interviews for the other kids that's at Elba High School?
It's very important because, like, see, like, my teammates, they're around me every day. So, like, I get to tell them every day, like, because I have teammates, they be like, man, Alvin, I wish I was getting offers. They was like, what I got to do? I tell them, I was like, man, last year, my freshman year, I was thinking to myself, I was like, man, because one time I was like, I don't even think I'd get offers. I was like, Elba's a small school. People was telling me, they was like, man, you too small. You don't got what it takes. You would never go D1. They was like, man, you see all these other great running backs that came through here. They was like, bro, you just need to focus. They were like, you'll probably go JUCO ball. And then, like, all of a sudden, after I got that Ole Miss offer, and then after that, I just blew up out of nowhere.
Wow.
I got this. What media that covers y'all? What's the name of the media website that covers y'all in that area? Because that's my first time I've heard of Power Prep.
So really what covers us is WTVY and WDHN. Those two right there.
Oh man. But you know, man, we gonna do everything we can. You let your head coach know that Icon Sport, we definitely will be covering you. We will be coming to practice. Send us those practice dates.
Yes, sir.
You know, so we can get up there and see you all.
Yes, sir.
You know, and see the other kids as well. But man, I'm telling you, man, you welcome to come on here anytime.
Yes, sir.
Bring some of your teammates with you.
Yes, sir.
Next time, you know, invite some of them to come on. You know, we'll send you the link, and then you can invite them on. And man, we want to talk to more kids from your school in that area.
Yes, sir.
You know, even from your rival schools. I know you don't like them, you know, but even from those schools as well. But man, I'm telling you, man, you blew away this interview, and man, I'm telling you, man, we wish you the best. Coach Wyndham, you got anything else?
My last question, John Ray pointed this out. Are you related to the Henderson kid that born in Alabama?
No, sir, I'm not. People thought we was, but we're not related.
How was playing against somebody like him? Do you see a lot of yourself in him type of play?
Right now.
Well,
Look, I got the number one running back. Come on here and ask us a question.
but like, so I got to play versus his team last year, my 9th grade year, but he didn't play, and I scored 6 touchdowns versus them. So I never been able to play against him because the 2 years we played, he was hurt.
You hold on, Cole. I need you. I'm gonna rewind it back. How many touchdowns you scored?
I scored 6 touchdowns versus them. So I ran the ball, they called one back. We went back and ran the same play, they called that one back. Went back and ran it the 3rd time, they called that one back. And then I already had 3 touchdowns. So then it was at the halftime. When I got the ball, we ran that same play and scored 3 more times.
Wow.
Cole, he scored 6. 6, coach.
Hey, y'all. I ain't trying to toot no horns, but y'all, how many kids down in the Mobile Ball County scored 6 touchdowns in the game? I'll rest my case. But John Ray said he good.
And look, my playoff game, that first night I got offers, I had told myself, I was like, man, I just got these offers. Everybody in my city was happy. Like, all the teachers saw, like, I can't go out here and let everybody down. So it was like, we played Ranburn. Before halftime, I had scored 4 touchdowns, and I was like, man, coach, you need to let me get back out here at the halftime. At the halftime, he didn't even let me dress out no more.
What team put y'all out the playoffs? Who put y'all out the playoffs last year?
So we got beat by Holland Home, but I didn't get to play that game because I had hurt my ankle in the first round.
Oh, okay.
Yes, sir.
I wonder how Holland Home made it that far. Because Holland Home was pretty good. Orange Beach last year.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Being
in class 2A, y'all still 2A or did y'all move up?
We went down to 1A.
Lord, I'm coming to join you, honey. Y'all in 1A this year?
Yes, sir.
Oh my God. You got to me.
Yeah, we is.
Hold on, who in y'all region?
So we got Brantley, we got Florilla, we got Pleasant Home, we got who else? Kinston, Red Level. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it.
I like Red Level in basketball though. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna sit on
Brantley. Coach, we got Elba versus Brantley.
Coach, ain't nobody worried about no Brantley no more. We got Elba in there now. Coach, look, I didn't even know y'all was in 1A. Oh my God, I gotta redo my predictions now. Lord Jesus. Lord. Boy, look at him. That's why you said you can't wait to play Brantley.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
But yeah, man. All side, man. I'm telling you, man. We definitely gonna call. Well, we done found the kryptonite to Brantley. Have y'all played against them?
No, we play them in basketball, but the last time we played, we was in 1A a few years ago. The last time we played Brantley was like 3 years ago, and they beat us by 1 touchdown.
Wow. Okay.
And we play them in Elba this year too.
Oh, Coach.
Look, let Coach know, man. We got to get Coach on here too.
Matter of fact, I can hold on. If you want to talk to him now, I can get in here. You can talk to him now if you want to.
Are you at school?
Yes, sir. We out of school, but I had came out here to work out. So hold on, let me see if he's in here. I know Auburn just came, but I'm gonna see if my coach can talk. Hold on, 1 second.
Boy, ain't nothing like our College Sports Southeast.
Coach, you got some talk. They want to see if he hop on.
What's up, man? Hey guys, how y'all doing?
KT Thornton from our College Sports Southeast. Man, we had your running back on, and I didn't even know he was at the school. I thought he was at home.
Yeah, we're actually at a school. They had something wrong with the water in the school, but we're starting spring practice on Monday, and so we called our players in this morning and just make sure all their gear's set up, and we're all good to go. So, yeah, they came up this morning.
Coach, we will be coming. I'm letting you know I got my credentials. I got all my stuff, Coach. I will be there.
Well, good, man. Y'all come check us out.
Look, Coach, send me that schedule, that practice schedule, and y'all, we will be there. Man, man, we got to get you on here, and let you talk about Elba High School. Man, we did not know y'all moved down to 1A.
Yeah.
So you messed up. Look, y'all just messed up our whole bracket. We got to go back.
Well,
Y'all just messed it up. I swear you did. Man,
I'll tell you too. I know we got Alvin, but we got a young team, and
yeah,
I think off of this team that we put out there in the fall, we're only going to lose the next year. We're only going to lose like 2 guys. So, these next 2 years, if we can get them ready, go ahead and get them ready this season. These next 2 years, we're going to be you're going to be someone to contend with. That's for sure.
Oh man, Coach, man, I'm telling you, Coach, we are so excited. Our regional director Warren Washington reached out to Alvin. We finally got a chance to get him on the show. He was on Power Prep last night, but we got him on here today. And man, we really appreciate you coming on with no notice.
No, man. We appreciate it. Anytime we can talk about these kids and the good things they do, that's a good thing, So.
And he actually told us about several of the kids that's on the team as well. So, man, he's a great kid. And Coach, man, you keep pushing him in the right direction.
Yeah, man, we talk with him every day about doing the right thing. This isn't, it's not easy, for a 15-year-old kid to handle all of this. And, we're doing whatever we can to help him with it. And with that being said, he's handling it great,
Yeah.
But it can be something that's a little bit tough on young kids. I think I've been coaching 24 years, and I've never had a 9th grade football player get this type of attention. So it's something new even for me, and we're proud of him and proud of the way he's handling it, and just want him to continue to get better and do right in the classroom, and be a good teammate and do all the things that are going to make him successful when he leaves us.
And Coach, I started back coaching in 1996, so I definitely know what you're going through up there. Now I'm down at Google Leap down in Orange Beach. I'm the athletic director down there, and man, I'm telling you, anything we can do to help you all, man, we definitely gonna do it. I'm a regional director here at Icon Sports Southeast. So, man, any event that you want us to come cover, we'll come up there and do it live or whatever. Anything we can do to help build Elba High School, that's what we are here for. And
well, thank you, man.
They call us the country ESPN. Look, while we be in Andalusia, we be in Red Level, we be everywhere. Georgiana, all those places. So they call us the country ESPN. So we definitely want to reach out to you guys and get Warren Washington information from Alvin, and then stay in contact with him, Coach. So
okay.
Get you guys on, because man, I'm all over the place. Look, I didn't even know he was coming on the show today. So.
Well, great, man. Well, great.
Man, I'm just very excited to have you on and have him on representing Elba High School. And man, we definitely coming. So send me that practice schedule.
We'll do for sure.
Man, we appreciate you,
Coach,
Coach.
we just appreciate you coming on, Coach. My name is Coach Wyndham. I'm up in the West Alabama region of Icon Sports. Yes, sir. I'm doing well, Coach. Again, like I say, we appreciate you, and like you say, whatever we can do to help y'all out down in that Elba area. We came to Elba a while ago, and I can tell you, there's some athletes down there, and we just really appreciate what you're doing, Coach.
Yeah, man, we got a great town. I'll tell you, they love their football down here, and we wouldn't have it any other way, So the expectations are high, and that's the way we like it, So we're definitely gonna have our hands full with some of these teams in our region, but we're gonna go out there and try to put on a show for sure.
Coach, being in 1A period in the South, you got the defending state champion on the other side of the bracket. Just that entire 1A division
Yeah.
Man, you just speak on that, coach, and let everybody know when they football ain't small time football.
Yeah, I know. We try not to look ahead, I mean, we try to focus on our schedule and all that first and take them one at a time. And, we've always kind of had the mentality of, hey, if we can get better every single week, then, we'll be a team that can give some other teams problems in the playoffs. So that's going to be our focus, man, is just taking them one at a time and keeping these kids healthy and getting them to the game so they can get out there and perform.
Coach, I was sitting there thinking about what Alvin said. He scored 6 touchdowns. Have you ever had another freshman to score that many touchdowns in a game?
No, never. Yeah, he is. And last year, I mean, I don't know how many touchdowns he had, 24 maybe, 1,400 yards, something like that. But he didn't play in 2 games, and he was also splitting carries with another back. So we had another back that also had 1,000 yards. So yeah, he so this year we're expecting even more out of him. So
he's big too.
No, he's more of a little scat back type guy, a little bit smaller, but has really good speed. And we got him back also. We're looking at moving him. We're a single wing offense, so looking at moving him over there to the wing and giving him the ball on counters and things like that, and leaving out.
You got 2,400 yards of rushers coming back to you.
Hold up now. The quarterback had 800. So we don't throw the ball much, man. We like to run. Yeah, we had over 3,000 something yards rushing. So we don't throw it that much. When we do throw it, we usually score. So because they got them all up in there trying to stop the run.
Carl, I'm just happy, just happy. Like you say, we appreciate you coming on with no notice at all and everything. Be on the lookout for Icon Sports in the near future, Coach.
Yeah, we'll do for sure.
We just happy to have you on.
Yeah, same, Coach. Same. We'll be in touch, all right? All right, thank you, guys.
Coach. Coach. That's all I can say, Coach. Coach. What I tell you last night, Coach, that's all I'm gonna say. And the more I think about it, Coach, and I meant to tell Coach Harris this, they are one of those games that if you play LaFleur, you might win the battle, but you might not win that war.
The kids scored 6 touchdowns in one game.
Coach. And then the other part, Coach, he got a running mate. If you're a college coach, you on here, you might need to get the elbow.
And y'all, we ain't talking about a 6A school. We talking about a 1A school with a kid with 21 offers. And parents, I gotta put it on the screen. Sports playing 101. Put your kid in a position that they will be great.
And Coach, I'm gonna say this, Coach. McIntosh ain't looking too bad right now.
Coach, put your kid in a position to be great. Did I say good? Great.
Coach.
Coach, this time last year the kid had no offers.
0.
kid got the Ole Miss offer, y'all. Y'all heard it from the kid. He got the Ole Miss offer. And he went viral.
And if y'all
then 2A school, and I hope y'all heard what he said. Auburn was up here earlier, so he was in. Y'all ain't catch it. And y'all, the kids speak so intelligently.
Cole, I told you he got that old soul. Cole, all the top players, they got an old soul on them, or they been around old people.
Coach, I'm gonna tell you like this, Coach. I ain't never been to Elba, but I'm gonna be there on Monday.
Coach, we went to Elba some years ago for a playoff game. When I tell you the longest ride ever. But it was some football played that night.
Coach, I can't even tell you what road to get on to get there.
Coach, it passed Dothan.
Coach, listen to me, Coach. I can't tell you the road to get there, but I'm gonna be there.
Coach, it's a ride. I can just tell you that, Coach.
Coach, it's gonna be worth the ride, Coach. When you got a coach like the coach over at Elba, and you got a player of the magnitude of Alvin Henderson, you don't have no choice but to go over there.
John Ray, we ain't talking about no GCHS right now. We talking about Elba.
I ain't worried about no GCHS right now. Matter of fact, John Ray, on my way to Elba, I can drop your t-shirts off.
Hey, John Ray said the coach know him, Coach.
I'm sure everybody down there know John Ray. John Ray more popular than Icon Sport over there in that Wiregrass region. I can tell you that.
And Coach, like, man, oh my God, Coach. They're just a man, wow.
Coach, I don't know what to say, Coach. Coach, I'm speaking. Coach Jackson blew me away. We did. What other media outlet can go do 2 interviews without the coach even knowing that we come?
Coach, and it's not even like, Coach, you know, they welcome with open arms, Coach. And like he said, anytime, you know, we bring in positive light, Coach. I was just speechless, Coach. Oh, Coach Warren said you got to go and come up to West Alabama, Coach.
Well,
he said when you get a chance, you got to come up there, because he said he gonna have the fish, whatever you want, catfish, whatever.
Who?
Coach Warren, Pickens County High School. You know, I've been trying to get you up here, but look, we gonna tag team you when you come. We're gonna get you in Aliceville first, then we're gonna take you to Pickens County High School.
When y'all practice start?
Coach, we in there, Coach. We in there.
Monday? Y'all start Monday too?
Coach, we been in there, Coach. Coach, we been in the weight room, and the kid probably took the field yesterday.
Coach, I need these practice schedules. Look, I ain't got no wife no. Oh, I ain't gonna say that out loud. I ain't got no wife no more, so I can travel.
Coach,
I inbox you. Okay. John Ray, don't start that today.
All right, look, Coach, and then Coach, look, you can get your room in tea time if you don't want to spend it, if you don't want to drive back down the road. Cause Tuscaloosa right across the door.
So I already know.
Coach, I'm telling you. Look, Coach, look, you don't want to take a bro trip up the road. Look, I'm telling you, Coach, it's gonna be worth it.
Coach, I got to go to Elba. I got to go to Elba. I need that practice schedule. Coach, the kid up there on spring break.
Coach, then you heard what the coach said. They got a problem with their water. The kids still came to work out.
Oh boy,
I can't, Coach.
Y'all, all I can say is this, y'all, and y'all, this definitely go for some people down here in Mobile. Y'all, when we are protecting y'all kids from a lot of stuff, y'all. When we get on here and tell y'all that these kids, the kids in Mobile or Baldwin County, not the best kids that we've seen. We try to say it without putting a kid down, but y'all, we done seen some top kids.
Cause we say some dogs.
And y'all, that was just one of them that just got off it. And y'all, I'm telling you, I love the kids. Y'all, I told y'all the only common denominator we got with a lot of y'all are the kids now. I want y'all to understand that. I don't want y'all to take it no bad way. We ain't trying to show you up or none of that. But y'all, we are protecting the kids because we don't want them to feel like, you know, we talking bad about them. We want them to feel like, oh, it's another kid. It's just like, it goes both ways, KT. Oh, yeah.
What up, Maurice? I ain't gonna mess with you today, man. I'm on cloud 9 right now.
Tell you.
I'm on a cloud 9 right
So y'all, when we run commercials on kids, y'all don't hate on the kid. Oh man, they can run the kid. Y'all should be trying to figure out a way to get your kid on it. And Coach Wonder, man, we gonna run one of them commercials. I'm sure we could probably got a bunch of college coaches on here now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and run this one. All right. Y'all, we back here live again, Coach Wonder.
Maurice, Sarah Land do not run 6.
There y'all go. Y'all done got started again. I don't know what I'm do with y'all.
Coach, but I'm gonna just say this, Coach, man, it's a blessing. God showing out, Coach. It ain't nothing but God right now, Coach. That's all I can say. It's just a blessing. Dr. Rosen, how you doing, Coach?
I heard about that team. I was actually down there Sunday. Saturday they played. Yeah. What Paris last name? Paris Richardson is the quarterback of that team.
Mm-hmm. Matter of fact, the first Coach Duke said something about this. Dr. Robinson, I'm glad you hopped on here. I wish you had time to come on. It's two things. First of all, a young lady from Central High School in Tuscaloosa signed a scholarship for flag football as well. I can't think of her name. Coach Duke got to get. He put that in the group. But also, what I wanted to talk about, because Dr. Robertson made a point the other day. You shared a picture, Coach, about that comment. Academics is so important right now that if the academics ain't there, it won't be a lot of sports to be played. Cause from what I'm hearing, they're gonna really, really, really crack down on a lot of stuff. Yeah, I know, Marie. Y'all gotta get past Hillcrest first.
Dr. Roberson says she got time, Coach Wonder.
I'm finna get to Dr. Roberson.
But y'all, I'm telling you, man, today has been a great Friday. Look, forget a good Friday, y'all. It's been a great Friday show. Now we need to start calling this Great Friday.
Coach,
Because y'all, today has really blown me out the water.
Coach.
Y'all, it has blown me out the water. First with Coach Jackson. First going by LaFleur, number one. And y'all, they got all the light posts up for the stadium. That was number one. Then Coach Jackson being in the office. Yeah, I didn't even know they started their spring on Monday. So then now we get Alvin Henderson on here. Then we get the coach from boy, I tell you, I can't win, y'all.
Boy, gonna be like, man, I missed it all.
And there she is, y'all. There's the doctor.
Good morning or good afternoon. Look, it's still morning from where I'm at. I'm in Phoenix.
Oh, Lord. Look at you showing that. Just show it out on us. Oh, yeah, that new field will have turf at LaFleur. But Dr. Robinson, what's been going on now?
Nothing much. Look, I was proud of Paris. I actually talked to her and her mom. I work with her on ACT, and so her mom had to send me her score and was like, man, she killed it on this ACT. So, and you know, she's a good basketball player too.
Oh, yeah, at Baker. And they got a new coach out there. Torrey Johnson is the new coach at Baker from Farrell.
Yes, look,
coach.
I was interested in that post you made yesterday when was it yesterday or the day before yesterday when you said that somebody had commented that the public schools are better than the private.
Yeah.
So I was like, wow, it's a lot to say on that one because, you know, for 4 years, I think from 2015 to 19, I ran Mobile County's virtual school. And so we actually ended up pulling a lot of private schools from there because what I tell parents is, number one, a lot of people don't know that if you do some form of virtual school or a private school, not private school, I'm sorry, but virtual school or homeschool, you know you can play for your zone high school. And so.
See, that's what's going on in Andalusia and who else moved on? Satsuma. They have a virtual school separate from the high school, but those kids get to participate at the high school and it don't count against the count.
Not at all.
A lot of people don't know that.
When a lot of the private schools realized that, hey, Mobile County has a virtual school that not only offered honors classes, they offered AP classes. And then we had the potential too that we were putting them in dual enrollment classes and all of it was free. Our biggest population that we were pulling from were private schools because the private schools parents were like, hey, we can get the same type of educational courses for free because a lot of parents choose private school because of culture and environment. So they were like, hey, my child can stay at home. I can save all these thousands of dollars. And then they can go to the public school, stay at home, take all these classes for free, and I don't have to pay for it. So my biggest population that I was pulling from was pulling those private school kids back into the public school and putting them on the virtual program. But I will say that when that occurred, I will be honest, KT, a lot of those private school kids came in and struggled. They didn't struggle with the structure. They struggled with the content. To give you an example, I had a young man who was at a certain private school in Mobile, had a 98 final average in Algebra 2 trigonometry honors. So his next progression was pre-calculus. I put him in pre-calculus. The first week of school, his mama was back up in my office. We got to take him out. He can't do this. And I'm like, wait a minute, pause. He had a 98 in Algebra 2 trig honors. Why he can't do pre-cal? And so come to find out, in having a conversation with him and in having a conversation with the parent, the teacher for Algebra 2 honors trigonometry wasn't even a certified math teacher. She had a degree in just English. Because a lot of people don't know that private schools, you don't have to be certified. You just have to have a degree. It doesn't matter what the degree is in.
Wow.
They don't have the federal guidelines like private school does. And so he said, oh, well, she just let us use PhotoMath. And if we were able to use the PhotoMath and take a picture of it and figure it out, and we worked in groups, and she just cared about getting the bottom line answer. He said, so I don't know how to do this. And I said, well, baby, the State Department doesn't allow you to backtrack in your math. So I actually had to place him in an equilateral math class to get him. And I said, you're just going to have to come up here every day and see my math teacher and get tutored so you can get back up to par. But he came in, and I had several of them. It wasn't the structure of, hey, not being able to do the work. It was more of it that they didn't understand the content. So one of the things that I tell parents because I do have a lot of parents who ask me, what are the questions I should be asking private schools if I'm interested in private schools? Because one thing I don't do is I don't knock private schools. You know, I always say it's whatever's the best fit for the student and whatever's the best fit for the parent. And that best fit for the parent is key too, because if the parent can't fit in the culture, what good is it for the child to be there as well? So I tell them, I said, you need to ask them how many of their teachers are teaching courses that they have a degree or if they're certified to teach in. That's key. Number two, you want to ask them, what are their end games with a lot of things? And so when parents say, what do you mean by end games? Number one, you need to ask them, what is your ACT average score on the 50% margin? So what we mean by that 50% margin, take your top 25 kids out, take your bottom 25 kids out. Some of the schools will do that, like St. Paul's does that. Take your top 25% out, take your bottom 25% out. What is that middle 50%? And what are their average ACT scores? What is your average scholarships? How many of your kids are signing, especially if you're looking for an athletic scholarship? How many kids you have signed in that particular sport? Because, you know, they say, well, we had 15 kids to sign. Did those 15 kids come out of football? Did they come out of baseball? Or did they come out of basketball? That's important, because if they're giving you an overall number and your child is going for basketball and they never had a kid to sign for basketball, what are they doing? What's the end game? So I tell them, you know, ask how many of those kids go and get an academic scholarship? What's the percentage? What's the average scholarship offering each student gets? Not for them to say, well, we got $12 million in scholarships. Well, yeah, one child can get $1 million by himself. What's your average per child? And what are you doing to increase it? So those are the things that you want to know. So when they say that, you do have more offerings as far as academics are concerned, because I've had some homeschool parents who refuse to graduate their child right now because they're taking advantage of the free dual enrollment credits that they're getting. And see, a lot of that you're not going to get in the private school sector, but you have to see, what is my overall goal of going from a private school to a public, or a public to a private? So those are key things that they need to pay close attention to. And now, don't get me wrong, it's several schools and private schools in Mobile that have great academics. And then it's some. And and the next thing you want to ask them too, are you accredited, and what type of accreditation do you have? Because if they don't have certain types of accreditation, the colleges won't take them.
No.
You got to explain. You got to explain.
Oh, Lord.
So,
well, we peeling back the sardines today.
I had a particular parent to come to see me, and she wanted to put her son in the virtual school for Mobile County. And so he was 18 years old. And she was like, oh, he's going to be a senior. So, of course, we have to ask for transcripts. Because if you're telling me he's a senior, show me his transcripts from 9th, 10th, and 11th grade so I can see what classes he's had. And so when she brought the transcript to me, it was from a homeschool in Mobile County. And so on the transcript, it said graduated. And I was like, okay, wait a minute, pump your brakes. And there's a website you can go to. I'll actually send you the link, KT, as well. But there's a website parents can go to that says, checking for SACS accreditation. That's where the college is. It's called SACS Advanced Ed. That's where the colleges will say, if your school is on this list, then they are highly accredited to where their credits will go to any school or colleges will accept them. So I can send you that link. I'll inbox it to you a little bit later on. If you share that. But when it said graduated on there, I told him, I said, well, ma'am, he's graduated. And once they say graduated, because we're a public school that falls under U.S. Department of Education, we can't take them. I said, so I can accept him into the program because his transcript said graduated. And so then we started, getting to the nuts and bolts of it. And I said, well, if he's already graduated, why are you wanting to put him back in as a senior? Well, come to find out, she applied for South Alabama for him, and he didn't get accepted. South Alabama said, we're not going to recognize your high school diploma. You may want to start at a junior college. So then he went to the junior college. He went to then Faulkner, but it's Coastal now. So he went to Coastal, he applied, and Coastal told him, no, we can't accept your high school diploma. You may want to go and get a GED and then come back to us. And so she didn't want him to have a GED. So that's why she was wanting him to go back into our program in order to graduate from a public school. And I told her, I said, well, ma'am, I'm sorry, we can't take him. His best two options are, number one, get a GED, or number two, work on his ACT score. Because I've seen students where they would go to a non-accredited homeschool program, but they were busing high 20s and 30s on the ACT. And so the ACT score validated their education and they took them.
Okay.
But if you are not getting those 20s and above in college and career readiness, and you have a high school diploma from a non-accredited school or program, then they're not going to take you. So unfortunately, the young man had to go back and actually take the GED test. And I will be honest, that's not easy now. GED has moved up to an 11th grade level.
Yeah.
It used to be 8th grade.
Yeah. And, I was sitting here thinking, Pensacola State has the adult high school program over in Florida that a lot of people don't even know that's very close to Mobile and Baldwin County. You probably can go get in that program and get a high school diploma from Pensacola State, the adult high school. So, that's another option these days besides getting the GED, if you want that diploma. And I know several kids that I've sent to go through that program back when they had the graduation exams over here in Mobile County, and they couldn't pass it. So they went to the adult high school down at Pensacola State and graduated from over there. But it's not easy. Don't think it's easy. Don't think they're giving away grades because you're in it.
No, look, does the Good Elite program accept students with GEDs? Does Good Elite, the Prep Elite program, do you all accept students with the GED, or do you all just...
Yeah. But it has to be through Coastal Alabama or Bishop.
Okay.
Because as long as they go to one of those, then we accept them. And they have to be active in that program, because majority of the time when you go through those programs, you get accepted into the college port. So that helps us as well too. Because we had one of our players this year that was in the GED program at Bishop. He played, and that was the only way that he could play. He was in that program.
Now, I don't know if y'all talked much about, Mobile County is changing to that modified block scheduling.
Yes.
Okay. One of the things that you want to make your parents aware of is that now they're not getting those credits to the end of the school year.
Yep.
Usually they would take the 4 classes in the first semester, take the 4 classes in second semester. And even when I was a counselor in Mobile County, especially with athletes, what we will do, if they failed a class the first semester, we would immediately put them back in that class the second semester, because we know NCAA does not take summer school classes.
Yep.
But now, since that credit is not going to be given to the end of the school year, that's going to force any student who fails a course to go to summer school. It's not going to be able to be made up through the year. And I'm following Mobile County because I want to see how they're going to do that and how they're going to do that with credit recovery. Because I always tell students, NCAA, you can look on Mobile County's website under their approved courses. They'll tell you we do not take fifth quarter grades. So basically, when they say fifth quarter on the approved course list, that means they don't take summer school. So summer school is known as fifth quarter. So now your chances of making up these courses are slim to none.
Exactly.
Since they are going to this modified schedule. So these parents need to know that they really going to have to be on top of their kids and knowing what their grades are. Because if they slip up and fail a class and they have to take it in the summer, they may not be able to take it from Mobile County. They may have to do what like Carl Jackson and I did for a couple of young men, was place them into a special school that offers NCAA approved classes in the summer, and those programs are not cheap.
Oh no.
They were about $1,000 per class when
Oh yeah.
we
Oh
put
yeah,
them
you're gonna
there.
pay for them classes.
Yes. So they want to make a very conscientious effort this coming up school year to monitor their students. And that's not even with just Mobile County. That's any school district that's giving the credits at the end of the school year and then using summer school as a way to make up credits.
Dr. Rose, I want you to come up with like a checklist that parents need to do periodically dealing with their students. Academic side, just, okay, first week of the month, do this. Second week of the month, do that. Because some people will benefit from having a schedule compared to not having one. And them just doing it periodically, and then now their kid about to fail. Because now you can't afford for your kid to fail, no?
No.
Especially playing sports. And then especially for the kids who don't play sports. You should be straight A students. You should. I just call a spade a spade. Some people be bragging, their kids don't play any sports. Oh, she made AB on the road. She should have been all A's. You know what I'm saying? But, I think a lot of parents would benefit if you came up with some type of schedule. Visit the counselor, set up a meeting, something. Because I'm talking about high school wise, because you can get behind very quickly and never recover. End up being a 2.3 kid. And I can tell y'all, you better be a 5-star, about to be a 6-star for a 2.3 kid to be able to go to college. and y'all, that's the minimum requirement. But everybody's not taking minimum.
Yes, because I've had parents too to ask me about the difference between, ACT reports kids now all scores between super score and composite score. So I have parents to ask me, what's the difference between the two? Because a lot of the parents are looking at the super score. And then I have to tell them, wait a minute, back up. Academic scholarships, 90% of them are not based on the super scores. Of course, super scores when they take the highest score in each one and average them up together. And so when ACT did that, the colleges were like, wait a minute, back off. You didn't run that by us for approval. And so it's good for NCAA eligibility, but super scores are not good for academic scholarship purposes
Yeah.
because the colleges are still saying we're not taking a super score for the academic scholarship. We're taking the composite score of your highest one out of everyone that you've taken. And that's important to know. So I tell the students, yeah, look at your super score if you're trying to get that NCAA or that NAIA eligibility, or if you're trying to do course placement in college. But if you're trying to get an academic scholarship, you need to look at your highest composite score total. But what I'll do too, I have some resources that I will send you, and you can actually put them on your website, on your Facebook. It is, one of them is financial aid checklist, what you need to be doing
Oh man,
every year. And
Escambia County and Atmore did a financial aid FAFSA night the other night.
you know, I
I
do
saw
one
that.
too. I do one for AEI, and it's free for parents. The last time I did one, I had about 6 parents to show up, and it's free.
Wow.
And I teach them about financial aid, how to look for your FIC, your estimated family contribution number, because people don't understand that. That's very important when it comes to financial aid, grants. People think that grant, if my child get a grant, that's gonna cover everything. No, a grant, they only give you $6,280 in grant money per year, not per semester, per year. So that means you take that and you divide it into two, and that's what they putting on tuition. Now, if your tuition is $10,000 and you're only getting $3,000, where this other 7,000 gonna come from?
Exactly.
So they need to know financial aid. So I have a checklist on financial aid. The one thing that I try to key and drive into parents is stop letting every Tom, Dick, and Harry claim your child on taxes, because that is going to be the amount of money that they will base your child's financial aid on. I know we as a culture sometimes will say, hey, I'm gonna let you claim my child and you're gonna give me $1,000. But if that person is making over 40,000 a year, over 50,000, no, you don't let them claim it. I know you know the tax money looks good, but then at the end, what ends up happening, you need that person's social security number and all their information. And if I have claimed a child that really wasn't mine, then I'm saying, why you in my business? Why you need my social security? So we had kids who couldn't file for financial aid because the person who filed them wouldn't give them their information.
Wow.
And so, and I tell them, stop, don't let them. The game is, if somebody is filing that child, you better let the person who makes the least amount of money file that child. And then you want to say, is $6,284, really worth it? And so that's the things that you have to, because now financial aid, the government does not look at the senior year of your child, they look at the junior year. So whoever filed that child their junior year is the key person that's going to have to fill out that financial aid report. And back in our day, KT, we could actually do financial aid by paper, and they'll ask you how much you make, so you can fudge that a little bit. Oh, I make 48,000, but I can put on there I make 45,000, because it was paper. People can do it. But now when you fill out financial aid, they're going to ask you who is the social security number of that head of household. And then when you put that social security number in, you know what they do now? We are opening up the IRS portal, and they pull that information over. So it's not that you putting your information in now, it's you put that social security number in, and then they will tap into the IRS and pull all those numbers in for you. So it's no getting around skewing numbers.
Well, I can tell you this. Kimberly Huckabee just said, I'm going to get with you soon about helping Brianna Huckabee get her scores up too. So, man, I'm telling y'all, sure, people said it. That's real talk. Y'all, this is so important. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, this is very important. This for the average kid. It has nothing to do with sports. This has all to do with academics and financial aid and all this type of stuff, y'all. These are the segments that we're gonna start having here on this network. And y'all, this gonna help everybody, not just a person who have that's a sports parent, or this gonna help just a regular student, as well. So y'all, I'm telling you, this is huge and valuable information for the kids and the parents.
And yes, I'll definitely send you that information. KT, it's basically a checklist of what every athlete should be doing each school year from ninth grade up into 12. And
Oh
then
yeah, we definitely need that.
I have one for financial aid of what you should be doing for financial aid. Then I have websites that are national websites that you can actually go and look for scholarships. It's a national scholarship website that you can go to. The parents can actually, even the students can set up a profile on it, and they will send them scholarships to say, hey, this scholarship is available. Would you like to apply for it? So I'll send you all of that info.
Well, I can tell you this. We're gonna make a commercial out of it. And look, because we need to run that commercial every time this show comes on. Because we do player spotlights, but it won't be no players if they don't have the academics to be able to afford them the opportunity to go play on the next level. So man, I'm telling you, that's something huge. And man,
I was
excited.
actually impressed with Paris. The news station in Biloxi interviewed her, and I was so impressed that she spoke eloquently. She represented Mobile well, so she may be one that you want to look at. And like I said, she's basketball, and then she's killing it on that ACT score as well.
Well, we definitely need to get all those kids. Any kid you recommend, Dr. Roberson, we gonna get them on here. We definitely gonna get them on here, and we're gonna allow them the opportunity to talk. And guess what? If they don't want to show their face, look and be like Coach Wyndham, them, they can do it that way. look, we are ready for anybody to be able to get on here.
Okay. And so look, you all have a great day, and I will definitely, as soon as I hit back in town after the end of the weekend, I'm gonna get that information to you so you can all start sharing with parents, because like I said, I think everybody needs it, not only athletes but non-athletes. So anybody that you can help, and I know you have a great platform where parents do chime in, and they need to see that academic piece too, because it's definitely going to be important now, especially if you're at a Mobile County school, or if you're at a school that does a modified schedule or does it end of the year. Those credits being attached at the end of the year now is going to be detrimental for them.
Oh yeah, we definitely appreciate you coming on today, Dr. Roberson, and we'll be seeing you soon.
All right, y'all take care.
All right now.
All right,
y'all, that was Dr. Roberson. Y'all, I'm telling you, boy, for your educational needs, visit www.aeacademicservices.com. Make sure y'all visit that website for all students. Whether you play sports, whether you don't play it, that's a great resource to have. And Dr. Roberson has a lot of resources academically that's going to help a lot of kids. Man, today, boy, this is probably the best show ever, y'all. I really want to record it and play it again. But y'all, I'm telling you, y'all make sure if you missed something, go back and watch it. We had Alvin Henderson on here. We had Coach Jackson, Ronaldo Jackson, the new LaFleur head football coach. We had the Elba High School head coach on here as well. And we had Dr. Roberson from AEI Academic Services on here. Y'all look here. I'm so overwhelmed, y'all. I got to go get some of this hair cut off. Y'all, next time you see me, I'm going to have a fresh cut. And we're going to have some more stuff to talk about, y'all. Icon Sport, y'all, we out of here. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. We ain't going to end on that. Y'all, I got to play this on the way out for LaFleur. I just thought about that. LaFleur playing First round of the playoffs, y'all. We're going to end it today with LaFleur. Here we go.
This is a business trip. Let's go up there and handle our business, uplift everybody at the same time, and let's go up here and persevere throughout everything that we're supposed to do. It can be done. Y'all got to be the ones to do it. We done brought you as far as we can bring y'all. To my seniors, today was y'all last practice. That was it. It was y'all last practice on this field as an organized high school team. Y'all got to come out here and come with it tomorrow. All I can say is send your seniors off right. Send the seniors off right. That's all I got, man.
I know we going up there. Understand we going up there for a purpose. Our purpose is to do what? What?
Win.
Okay. So have confidence in yourself and knowing that. Understand? Wow. That's all I'm asking. Look, we can enjoy ourselves. We already said what we want to do when we win, right? You go in there with heart, you go in there with intensity, and you go in there playing LaFleur baseball. That's all I want. Understand?
Wow. Me running pride on three. Like 1, 2, 3, running pride.